Hey everybody, Marcus here. Today I'm going to be taking the wheel covers off of my Tesla Cybertruck here. Plan is to eventually put some wheel caps on here to see what the efficiency difference is, but I want to take these caps off and get the wheels underneath washed, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, step one to taking these wheel covers off is popping this off. It requires a pretty good amount of force here, where you probably want to put it in between the spokes. Just kind of go around and pop them all off like this. The hub, as you can see, is still attached in the middle. It pops off with a little bit of force. Now, sometimes this inner ring will stay on the wheel there. Usually when I pop them off, they don't at all. Now, if you're just going to, say, fill up your tires with air, you can essentially keep this assembly all together, and to reinstall it here, you just line up the spokes here and then pound in. You want to do kind of alternating spokes, otherwise they'll pop out as you go around. Once you've got them all in here, go all the way around, and then the middle one like that. And now it's installed again. Now the tough part for me is always that this O-ring here is basically attached with these little plastic clips underneath here, and it's generally pretty tough to get these off, especially when they're lined up in the middle of these little hubs here. So usually I have to use something like a flathead screwdriver to kind of get into where that clip is and pry these off. And see, just like that, then it comes off. Definitely not the easiest to do this, and when they're in this hub like this, it's really generally a pain to get them off. So, if possible, I'd try to just leave those clips either on if you can, because generally mine always come off as one piece, so as long as they're lined up, there we go. So you can kind of see here there's two clips. So these generally are just, these bottom ones are really hard to get to. You're going to need to use a screwdriver. And then top ones too. It's one of probably the worst parts of owning a Cybertruck literally is taking these wheel caps and kind of covers off. So if you don't have to do it that often, or if you can get it to come off in one piece, I definitely do it that way. Now, if you're trying to put these back on, you want to line these up like this, essentially, but the other way. So you want these to go into the wheels like that, lining up each one of these. And you essentially just pound each of these in. Now that you have that installed, take your wheel cover, make sure it's lined up with the tire markings like that, and then just go around and pound each of these in. Once they're all like that, center wheel hub, and it's back installed. All right, so we have the wheel cap covers that just came in from Amazon. These are from Foronetry. They were $19.99. I like the style of these. Look pretty good with the wheels there. Match color-wise pretty well too. So installation for these, they do come with this little adhesive cap that goes on there like that, but I'm not so sure I like the look of that cap, so I'm just gonna leave it off like that. Installation wise, they just mentioned that the little hole here should line up with the valve stem cover there. So you just wanna put this on here. That's all lined up, and then just a firm tap, and those are installed. I think those look great. They actually get these installed on the other wheels here. Ooh. Line that one up there. So there we have it. The wheel covers are installed. I really kind of like this look. These wheels are pretty nice looking to begin with. The caps fit in real well, feel nice and tight. And overall, I think they're a great look. Like I said, they're on Amazon, Foronetry. I'll link them down below. They were $19.99 when I bought them. I will link an Amazon affiliate link down below. If you'd like to use my link, I make a little cut, and that helps to support the channel. So hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.